welcome to Insurance on the Move on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. My name is Dele Agadumo. Well, today on the program, we shall be discussing Life Celebration Plan.
Your stable friend, yesterday, today, and always.
Then welcome back. Today on the program, as I said earlier, we are discussing the Life Celebration Plan, and our guest is Laolu Famewo, Life Underwriting AIICO Insurance PLC. Good evening, Laolu. Welcome again.
Good evening, ma.
All right. Okay, so let's quickly dive straight into the program now. We'll be asking and answering questions. So just note your questions. If you have any questions along the line of what we're talking about today, pick a piece of paper and your pen and note your questions now, whatever they are. Now, we'll give you an illustration first. James received a call from Peter, his younger brother, about the sudden death of Elder Dixon, the family head. He was quite unhappy about this information as it came up at a time he was financially challenged. Peter told James about an insurance plan that takes care of such expenses, which an agent tried to sell to him. James said he never heard of such plan before and he requested to know more about it. So what kind of policy is this?
So the type of policy is called AIICO Life Celebration Plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So how will you define AIICO Life Celebration Plan?
So AIICO Life Celebration Plan is a plan that is designed to take care of financial expenses and that may be occasioned on death of a loved one and or the assured himself, right? So it's basically a funeral product for immediate and extended family. So the plan basically provides financial assistance in the event of loss of a family member.
Okay.
So that's how the product works.
So from the illustration, how will this plan assist David?
So in the case of under consideration, so James was unhappy when he heard about the demise of the head of family.
Elder Dixon.
Of course, for two reasons. When you lose a family member, you are not always happy about it. And the second reason is, wow, I have to start spending money. Really.
Yes.
So those are the two major reasons for that. So because of the burden, and the plan would help him to take care of the second burden, second reason, which is the financial burden.
Yes.
And that's how the product will be able and will work better for James.
So how does it work? How does this plan help? In what way?
So the plan basically will pay the sum assured on the death of anyone covered under the plan. So there must have been a list of people that are covered under the plan. The moment there is a death of any, the sum assured for that person is paid to the assured.
Okay, so let's itemize the benefits of this plan.
So the enormous benefit of the plan. Okay, let me say, number one, it helps to reduce financial burden for funeral expenses.
Okay.
When it happens, there are a lot of things that will have to be done. Arrangement of the coffin and the casket and so many other expenses are always around it.
Okay.
So it helps the financial burden, right?
Okay.
So also the cover can be extended to more than one family member, especially to extended family, right?
Okay.
So one of the major benefits of this policy is the fact that premium payment ceases at death of policy holder. So if the policy holder is no more and the other people on the policy are still alive, premium payment ceases, because the death of the assured brings about premium payment will cease at that point, right?
Okay.
And the policy is still effective.
So someone else can take it up or something?
No. Someone else is not taking it up, really.
Okay.
You know, the basic thing is, if there's a death of any of those dependents, the benefit will still be paid, despite the fact that premium is no more being paid on the policy again. Premium payment ceases at age 65. You know, the first one we talked about was when the assured is no more. And this time around, we are looking at if the assured is age 65, the premium payment ceases, really. And there's no premium that will be made on the policy again. So one of the major benefit of the policy is the fact that there's what we call cashback. Cashback payments is given to the assured after making a consistent payment for 5 years. So the 6th year payment, it has two options: either to collect it back as cashback, or use the premium, the cashback, to make the 6th year premium. So those are the major.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, of course.
So, assuming James is interested in this plan, on whose life should he take up this policy?
So he can take up the policy on his life, right?
Okay.
On his spouse, his parents, and his parents-in-laws.
Okay.
But that is, we have 6 people: himself as the assured, his spouse, the parent, the father, mother, and the parents-in-law, the father, mother of the wife.
The wife. So, what are the cover types and the benefit amounts?
Okay, so the cover type, we have 6 cover type. The first one is what we call opal, and the benefit amount is 100,000 naira. The second cover is what we call bronze cover. The benefit amount is 250,000 naira. The third cover is silver cover. The benefit amount is 500,000. The fourth cover is gold cover, 1 million. The fifth is platinum, 2.5, and the diamond, which is the highest, is 5 million naira cover.
Okay. So, how will James, as an individual, determine the cover types for each category of the insured persons?
Also, let's look at it this way. The cover type for parent and parents-in-law ranges from 100,000 naira to maximum of 1 million naira. That is from between opal and gold. That's the cover for the parents and the parents-in-law, because they are extended members, right? So for the wider family, the maximum for James, let's say for James and his spouses, his spouse, they can take as much as between 100,000 naira and the 5 million naira cover. That is between the opal and the diamond. So they are open to any of the sum assured, right? From the minimum to the maximum. But for the parents and the parents-in-law, they are open to between opal and diamond, which is 100,000 and 1 million naira.
Okay. All right, it's still Insurance on the Move on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Was discussing Life Celebration plan, and it's getting very interesting. Now, for all of this, how is the premium determined? Okay,
so premium is calculated per person under cover. The simple implication is that the premium for the main life is calculated.
Okay. The
premium for all the spouse is calculated. The premium for the parent and parent-in-law is also calculated. So the addition of all the premium is what James will be paying as premium at the end of the day.
Okay.
So, and we have always been talking about this when we talk about premium payments. So what we'll take into consideration, the age, the amount chosen by James and the amount chosen for the life of the people under the cover.
Okay.
Those are the things that we take into consideration in calculating the premium to be paid on the policy.
How are the modes of premium paid for any of these categories?
So the premium payment modes, the options are, you could do it on, you could make your payments on monthly basis, you could make it on quarterly basis, semi-annual basis, and annual basis. It basically depends on the most convenient means of payment for you.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So what would be the premium payable based on the different modes of premium payment?
Okay, so let's create a scenario. For example, James is 35 years old, right? Let's look at this, that for himself and his wife, he wants to cover himself, his wife, his parents, and parents-in-law. So for himself, he's looking at 2.5 million naira.
Okay.
And also his wife. Then for the parents-in-law and his parents, he's looking at 1 million naira each. So on himself, he will be paying around.
Let's see. I think we have a call. Hello. Good evening. Hello. Good evening. Who's calling, please? Yes, go on. Sorry about that.
So for himself, on monthly basis, he will be paying around 4,900. Quarterly basis, 12,000 naira. Semi-annual basis, 23,000 naira. Annual basis, 45. This is the premium for all the people on this cover.
Okay.
So now, for the spouse also, you'll be paying around 3,000, 9,000, 18,000, 36,000 on an annual basis.
Okay.
And for the parents and parents-in-law, don't forget that there are 4 people we are talking about now. And it's 1 million naira sum assured on each. The premium will be monthly about 9,900, quarterly 29,000, semi-annual 57,000, and annually about 110,000. Addition of all this will be what would the premium will be at the end of the day. So for total premium on monthly basis, for the 6 people, they will be paying around 18,000 naira. Quarterly basis around 52,500. On semi-annual basis around 100,000 naira. And on annual basis for all these 6 people, it will be paying around 191,000 naira. And we also can play around our calculator on the website, really. But this is what, for the example we just gave, that is what James will be paying for all the sum assured, the 2.5 million on himself, the 2.5 million naira on his spouses, then the 1 million naira for each of both the parents and his parents-in-law. Okay. So the premium is always very cheap.
Very cheap. Yeah. So is the premium paid individually?
No, the premium is not paid individually. The premium is computed individually. You know, like I just explained now. Yeah. The premium is computed individually, considering the number of people covered under the policy, and after computation, the premium will now be paid by the assured. Okay. But it's not like the premium is paid by all those other people so on the policy. It has to be paid by the assured himself.
Okay. Okay, good. So will there be a reduction in subsequent premium payable in the event of death of any of the persons covered under the plan?
I'll say a big no. Okay, so the premium is a level premium, and it does not reduce by reason of death of any of the insured on the policy. Okay. The premium has been computed, and that is the computed figure is what will be paid by the assured throughout the policy duration. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So how many people can the policy accommodate?
We have mentioned it can accommodate 6 people. 6 people. At least maximum, not more than 6 people.
Not more than 6.
The assured, the wife, or the assured, the husband, the parent, and the parents-in-law.
And is there an age limit for AIICO Life Celebration plan?
Of course, there are. Also, all insurance and life assurance products, there are age limits. So, the minimum age at entry for the policy is 18 years, while the maximum age at entry is 60. Okay. But the maximum age at entry for the dependent is 75.
Okay, 75.
So let me take it again. Minimum age is 18. Maximum age for the assured is 60. The assured is the policy holder, the person buying the insurance.
Yes.
But the maximum age for any of those dependents, that is because we are looking at the parent and the parental level, it cannot be more than 75.
Okay. Okay. So what are the requirements for James to take up this life celebration plan?
For all insurance policy, you need a completed application form, well completed application form. We need a proof of identity of the policy holder. We will need the utility bill. We will need the passport photograph, and there's something we call medical insurance.
Okay.
That is a basic requirement for us to know. We call it abridged medical.
Okay.
It's abridged medical. It's just like a medical questionnaire to be completed by the assured himself, not by any other medical person or whatever. By the assured, they are simple questions put together to ask the assured about his current health
situation.
Status. Yeah, really. Those are the things we need in computation. Those are the basic requirements for the product.
Time flies when you're having fun. So we've talked about the documents. What are the other conditions applicable to this plan?
So there are other conditions applicable to the plan. So one of the conditions is there's what we call waiting period, and the waiting period is 6 months into the policy. The simple implication of that is no claim to be entertained in the first 6 months of the policy. So any claims that come immediately after, a day after 6 months, of course it will be taken care of.
Okay.
This is a renewable policy. That is, the customer has to pay his renewal as at when due. You know, and for example, if the duration of the policy is for 10 years, it would need to pay the premium for that 10 years. So it's a renewable policy. So of course also, premium are payable consistently until age 65. During introductory part of this meeting today, we spoke about the age at entry and the age at exit, really. And you know, we mentioned the fact that premium payment ceases at age 65. So the moment the assured becomes age 65, premium payment ceases on this policy. So of course, one of the unique feature of the product is also the fact that there is no surrender benefit. And there's no maturity benefit. So the policy cannot be surrendered, and the policy does not mature. He assured us to continue with the policy in as much as there are still people on the policy. Himself or herself and the dependent are still on the policy. He has to continue to make his payment.
Okay. All right, well, our time is fast spent. Let's see if anybody has a question out there. You can give us a call now before we say goodbye. 0809-912-0777 and 0915-387-7127. Those are the numbers to call. You can just send your questions via a WhatsApp platform, and we'll quickly take them before we leave. But while we're waiting for those questions, how can an interested listener take out this plan with AIICO?
Okay, so we have marketers around. We have our offices all around Lagos and most states in the country. Right. Then you could also visit our website www.AIICoplc.com, and then we have a number 0700 AIIContact, and that is 0700-2442 668228. You can reach us on that number, and then we'll provide more details on the policy.
All right, good. Thank you very much for coming.
You're welcome, man.
And that's been our package on Insurance on the Move for this week on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. We've been discussing Life Celebration Plan, and our guest has been Laolu Famewo. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Join us again next week, Thursday. And big thanks to Korede Bamishile for producing, also to Victor Terry and our social media team. Thank you very much for listening. My name is Dele Agadumo.
There's a friend who'll be there through the sun, through the rain, and a friend you can trust all the way, every day. Live your life, we've got your back, and so I will take you there all the way, every day. Yeah, stability assured.
AIICO Insurance, your stable friend, yesterday, today, and always.